3, 2, 1. Wow. Oh my God, that's cold. Welcome back to You Betcha Radio Podcast, the coldest podcast in all the Midwest. I am Myles, the You Betcha guy, here with Ryan, the T-shirt guy, and we have a great episode ahead of you. We talked the new Busch Dog Brew. We discussed our new Zero Turn and Tyler's entrepreneurial skills in mowing. And then we finished it out with me being part of new member of the Hole in One Club. Yes, I did it. But before we get into the podcast, we have a new partner with the podcast. We want to introduce fairwaymeatmarket.com. We're talking the Fairway grocery store that's across the Midwest. They have a meat packaging service online at fairwaymeatmarket.com that all you have to do is go to their website, pick out the meats you like, and they'll ship it directly to your door. What I love about this company and why we wanted to work with them is they are the Midwest heartland through and through. They hand cut every single piece of meat that you get. I was on the phone with one of the guys that does it. So you know that they are family orientated. They are Midwest valued company. And I love that about them. It's not one of those big box stores that, you know, they don't care about you. You're just a number. These guys truly want to get you the best quality meat that you can. And here's how it works. You just go to fairwaymeatmarket.com. You select your favorite meat products. They have actual packages that are curated for you. And then all you got to do after you click buy is you wait for it to show up and you slap those baby on the grill. Use your tongs, a little click, click, and maybe a one flip wonder on some burgers. All right, Ryan, what do you think? And so right now, actually, they are running a deal for what they call the You Betcha package. Hey-o, we got a You Betcha package. It is valued at over $265 of meat, and all it costs you is $170 of meat plus free shipping. All you got to do is enter promo code YouBetcha. That's YOUBETCHA, no space, at checkout. And this is what you're going to get in the You Betcha bundle. You're going to get 4 12-ounce USDA ribeye steaks. You're going to get 4 6-ounce filet mignons.
Nice.
Oh,
nice.
4 8-ounce all-natural certified Duroc boneless pork chops. You're going to get 2 4-packs of premium steak burgers, 2 1-pound packs of private labeled bacon, and 1 mouth-watering side dish of your choice. Guys, that's a lot of meat.
My mouth is watering.
Don't burn it, Myles.
That is a lot of meat for not very much money. So you got to go to the website and order some meat for yourself. I will have to say the side dishes are the game changer. So if you're a little skeptical, they are great. Go to fairwaymeatmarket.com. Use promo code YouBetcha for a great deal. They'll ship it to your house. Again, fairwaymeatmarket.com. Right, let's get into the show.
I would venture to say it's almost the nectar of the gods. Back, baby, back. I want my Busch. Oh my God, that's cold.
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Hello, and welcome back to episode 81 of the You Betcha Radio podcast. I am Ryan, the T-shirt guy. And before we dive into the show, Myles, the merch is closed on the website. However, we do still have hats, we got stickers, we got polos. We basically got everything that you need to still outfit yourself with a good night of drinking some Busch lattes.
The merch is medium open.
The merch is...
We're starting to slowly get more and more stuff on the website at all times.
Correct. Correct. So the merch is medium open right now. You guys can find all that at oubetcha.com. Go check it out. At the same time, guys, tonight at 6 p.m., between probably 6 and 6:30, we will be streaming live on Twitch. We're going to be playing some Fall Guys. You can find us at twitch.tv/oubetcha. It's going to be a good time as always. And then one more point, Tyler. you've been uploading every podcast from episode 1
Yep.
onto the You Bet Your Radio YouTube page.
It's been a wild ride watching you guys do the beginning podcast before I was even a thought.
Yes.
Like episode 3 went up today on YouTube, and that's an interesting one. It's fun. It's Andy Janovich is on there, so go check that out. Fullback for the Browns. Now he was playing for the Broncos during the interview. So little blast from the past.
Yeah, so you guys can find all of our podcast episodes, starting with episode 1. Tyler will be uploading weekly going forward here. It's kind of a cool thing to go back and listen to the start. Also, you can find Tyler on @YouBetYourRadio. He's posting some good
dank memes.
Some dank memes, some good podcast clips. And you're going to want to go follow his page. He's been putting a lot of work into it.
And You Bet Your Radio on Twitter. If you're a Twitter guy or gal, you got to check it out on Twitter. Same thing. Dank memes going up on those channels for sure.
I've also been dipping my toes in some TikToks too. So
Ooh. Tyler. Tyler has been tweeting some good words.
We tweet words.
And posting some dank memes and good TikToks. So at You Bet Your Radio, you can find that on basically every platform. Myles, today is International Dog Day.
Yep.
And Busch Light they have officially released the dog brew.
Yeah. So I believe if Tyler's going to pull it up here, it is officially titled the Busch Dog Brew. There's a dog bone. Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's a dog bone going across the typical Busch mountains.
It's got a cool color scheme. It's like a orangish reddish. I think it's a part of the Busch Heavy family, not the Busch Light.
Right.
Yeah, there it is. The Busch Dog Brew. I think it looks cool. What I believe it is, if you scroll down, Tyler, it is a canine friendly beer that is a. Keep going down. Is it a?
So it's actually an alcohol-free bone broth.
Yeah, it's
bone broth. Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
It's a pork bone broth.
Bone-in pork, whole corn, celery, basil, mint, ginger. That's the ingredients that are in it.
That sounds so healthy. That's healthier than anything I've eaten in 2 weeks.
I feel like I could crack one open for breakfast.
So not only can you enjoy an ice cold Busch latte for yourself, you can crack open a cold one for your dog. So the nectar of the dogs is what they're calling it. It's and what they said on the press release is everyone likes to crack open an ice cold Busch latte with friends, and what's better than man's best friend to have a cold one with? And now you can. And so if you go to busch.com/dogbrew, I believe it's like $10 for a 4-pack online. So you're buying this online. They're going to ship it to you. I don't believe you're going to be able to get it in stores. So you got to get it online. I'm sure that there's a limited supply. So you're going to have to go get it as fast as you can if you're looking to get that for your canine friend. But not only is it a dog brew, they'll also be donating $1 for each 4-pack, I'm guessing, that they sell to the Best Friends Animal Society.
Nice.
Up to $50,000. So Busch is always doing good things for charities, always doing bringing fresh new stuff to our community, and the dog brew is cool. Have you guys, because I know that in the craft beer community, they have dog brews and they've been doing that for a while, but I would say this has got to be one of the first mainstream macro breweries to bring out a dog brew.
Yeah, it's kind of the leader in light beer dog brew, I would say.
This is the first dog brew I've ever heard of.
Yeah.
I've never heard of this before.
The craft beer community has been doing it for a little while because a lot of breweries will let you bring your dog into the brewery, and so you can buy something for your dog to have as well. And I believe that this could be totally wrong, but from what I understand is that the bone broth is good for the health of the dogs, like to help with any stomach issues that dogs are having.
Okay.
And so that's when people initially started feeding broth to dogs, is to help with health issues. So I think that's really the purpose of doing that.
So here's the question. It's bone broth. Is it going to come out really, really cold still?
I'm sure it's going to be as cold as
Always.
ever. It's got to be the coldest bone broth in all the land.
Well, so my question is, can humans drink this?
I'm sure
I would
you
think
can.
so. I would kind of want to sit down and maybe crack open a bone broth and just see what it tastes like.
Crack open a bone broth.
Ryan, I want to see you put your money where your mouth is and drink one on the podcast.
Okay, so I'll buy a 4-pack.
Okay.
If you guys want to try it, great. If not, I honestly just want to taste it and see what the hype is about. And I feel like there's a lot of dogs out there that when their owner is drinking in the garage or doing whatever, they're always trying to get into that actual beer can. And some owners will pour a little bit in the doggy dish and dog will go to town. I feel like that is
not necessarily the safest for your dog.
right. But at the same time, I think this is a good alternative for some good, healthy nutrients for your dog.
And I feel like a lot of people, their best friend right now is their dog with not going out with COVID, all that. So your dog might be your only buddy to drink with at the moment. So there's no better time to do it than right now.
Well, and think about how you give your dogs treats, but you also give yourself a treat. After a long day, you give yourself a Busch Light. Now, after a long day and maybe a sit and a stay and a roll over, you can give your dog the same treat.
Your hunting dog, did a great job out in the field that day, and the dog just wants to take the edge off. Maybe just relax after a long hunt. No better way than to get him the Busch Dog Brew. So yeah, I haven't seen it in person yet. Tyler, I don't have a dog, but you have a dog. Do you think your dog would like to put down a couple 13, 14 dog brews?
I would say at least a couple 13, 14.
I wonder what's the limit on what it how there's the legal limit for driving a car with alcohol. I wonder what the legal limit is for dog brews.
The blood bone broth content.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll have to test that out, Tyler,
BBBC.
too. We'll give one of the cans to you so you can give it to Jack, and we'll just see what he thinks.
Yeah,
we'll have him give us an honest review.
Yep.
I'm sure Jack's going to suck that baby down.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Your dog's going to look at you, and you're just going to know the look is the dog's going, these are going down easy.
I'll officially be his favorite. Mom's out the window. I am Jack's favorite after we get him the dog brew.
Yep. So and then after that, what he's going to associate with a can cracking open is, oh my God, I got more bone broth coming. So you better keep him under control, Tyler. Make sure he doesn't push his limits.
Yep.
And I think that the most important thing of this is that they are donating money to this to the Best Friends Animal Society, which is a charity that I believe helps try and find good homes for pups that are rescues, or I don't know if they're my guess is rescues. So on top of the fact that you get the cool aspect of sharing a beer with your dog, you're also going to help some other dogs get adopted and find a good home. So I like that. What do you think it's going to taste like? I have no idea what it's going to taste like. Ryan, you're going to do it? You're going to try and get your hands on some and try it?
Yeah, I'm going to order some right after this. Well, so it's the bone broth with whole corn, celery, basil, mint, turmeric, and ginger. That's a hell of a combo to me.
It sounds so healthy.
It sounds like you would just pop up to a juice shop and say, "Hey, I want the Busch bone broth," and they're like, "All right, coming right up." Mix it all in, and go about your day. It'll be interesting.
I wonder how fast they're gonna sell out.
I can't wait for you to drink this.
Let's just say that your dog, Tyler, will probably enjoy it a lot more than I will.
Probably.
But at the same time, it's just something that's got to be done. We'll give the honest review.
So yeah, usually, so right now, Busch Light did the Busch Apple in July. August, they released the Busch Latte cans to everybody. September here is going to be the Busch Dog Brew. It's going to be interesting to see what they come up with next. I like that they always stay true to the Busch Light, the Busch Heavies, but mixing in a wrinkle like this every once in a while is always fun to spice it up, especially when you consume as much Busch Light as we do. It's fun to talk about. What are you laughing
You just
about?
watch. I'm gonna come in one morning. I'm just gonna have like 2 4-packs on my desk, just sipping them down for breakfast. Total health.
It's gonna taste like dog food.
It's gonna taste like dog food.
I hope not.
Well, we don't know. We'll get Ryan some, and he's gonna do a live review of the Bush Dog Brew.
You guys are gonna get curious. You're gonna get
I'm
curious.
gonna try it.
You're gonna have to try it.
I don't know.
So we got one for each of us, and then one for Jack.
Perfect.
And we'll rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, and whether we'd come in the morning sipping on one of those babies or not.
That would be funny. It turns out we like it so much that we're actually like
We make soups with it and stuff.
yeah, it's just
Yep.
all we do is drink that from now on.
I don't like cold soup though.
Really?
It was a joke.
No, really, you don't like cold soup?
No.
I thought that everyone liked cold soup. That's when I think about going to a restaurant. I think about ordering just an ice cold bowl of soup.
Well, it's like if you order a steak, they're like, "How would you like that done?" You know, when you order a bowl of soup, they're like, "How would you like that done?"
Yeah.
Cold, hot.
Cold,
Oh,
please.
can I get
couple ice cubes?
Can I get
Warm?
nearly frozen, like 33 degrees, please?
Yeah.
That would be good. Yeah. So, thanks for letting us know you don't like cold soup, Tyler.
yeah.
I won't ever order you cold soup ever.
Thank you.
But you're gonna have to learn to like it in this Bush Dog Brew. So, yeah, guys, gotta check out the Bush Dog Brew. I believe it's just bush.com/dog brew, right, Tyler?
Yep.
Yeah.
That was
sounds
what
right.
it was.
Yep.
And so go check it out. Get it before they sell out. If you got a dog, you got a canine friend, or if you're like Ryan and you just like eating
Health.
and drinking dog food, buy some for yourself. Check it out. We're going to talk about, guys, we got a new mower. There's no way around it. Our dad character finally got his zero turn on a video that we posted last week. We're going to talk about this zero turn right after this break. And I have a feeling like this is going to be, Ryan's going to be passionate about this one.
Oh yeah, you just wait.
There's a moment in every single dad's life where you get a very visible mental upgrade. And for us, that just so happened to be a brand spanking new zero turn mower. Ryan, it's my mower, so hey, you haven't used it yet.
Nope.
I've used it a couple times here. That thing, it's just electric. You're sitting at, it's hard to be upset at anything while you're driving a zero turnaround. It's like they say that about jet skis. Like it's hard to be frowning on a jet ski.
Yep.
It's hard to frown on a zero turn, and that's my experience as of lately. Tyler, we'll get into you because Tyler actually owned a lawn mowing business in high school.
Yep.
He owned zero turns, but Ryan, what do you think about the zero turn? Because right now you got a push mower.
Yep.
You care immensely about your lawn.
Correct.
I am working on getting a lawn. We're building a house. Next summer, I'll have some lawn to mow officially, which is a great time to get a mower like this. How do you feel about zero turn? Are you one that likes to maybe take a little more care with your lawn? Maybe not worry about how fast you go, all of that? Let me know.
So what it comes down to for me is this. First off, the size of lawn you have. Right now, my lawn's a little bit too small to ride around in a zero turn and just like, make it look good, because you literally take 5-6 swipes with that thing and you're done. But one day when it comes down to me maybe getting a bigger yard, retiring the push mower and looking at something new, the zero turn is absolutely no question, because I've ridden on a riding lawnmower with just your standard wheel in the middle.
Not as good.
Not nearly as good.
No, growing up, we had one of those.
Mm-hmm.
And when you hop on a zero turn for the first time, when you got the two levers and you're back and forth, it is an absolute game changer. But one gripe I would have with that is it's very easy when you get carried away with the actual zero turn. It's very easy to rip up your yard when the one wheel doesn't turn at all.
Right.
And that's the
So,
only
which
gripe
we'll
I
get
have
into
with
here, Tyler. Just hold on. We're holding back the dog.
it. Tyler, he's
Holding him
waiting.
back.
Yeah.
No, you're good. You're good. You're right on everything,
My
Ryan.
only other gripe, it's a big gripe, So when you're on a push mower, you're maybe on a mower that's actually got a steering wheel. Tough to drink a beer while you got your hands on the old zero turn.
Yeah.
So that would be my only gripe, is that you gotta actually be stopped in order to be drinking some beer on that mower.
Well, with a zero turn, you save so much time that you can take designated beer breaks.
That's true.
And still finish.
Yeah,
correct.
Hey, the lawn takes just as long to mow with a push mower as it does with a zero turn, but you also got 4 or 5 beer breaks in there.
Correct.
Which is what we're all looking for.
Well, yeah, and like back to the guys drinking beer in the garage video, we had the idea of starting a business for the push mower cup holder. Never came to fruition, that's evident. I would have liked that a lot. Would have liked the can holder on the push mower, but it's just not realistic right now. For me, if I'm drinking something, mowing the lawn, I either got to set it on the driveway or I got to set it on like the patio step or somewhere. There's just no good place to put it. And the only time I can take a drink of that is when I come back around the loop.
Yep.
Very inconvenient.
That'll keep you going keep you going faster though.
Correct.
What's nice too is if you start on the edge of your lawn and you take a drink or a chug every loop, that loop keeps getting smaller and smaller. So then you drink more and more. So that's not so bad either.
Yes, correct. What I think is funny is that you have a top of the line zero turn before you even have a yard.
Wow, it's in preparation of getting a lawn here, okay?
Correct. You're working ahead. I get it.
Yeah. So that's going to be electric. And not to brag, my lawn's going to be bigger than Ryan's, so I'm going to need that zero turn.
Yep. I did offer up a couple times to come tender your yard and do some edging and do some mowing, but you wanted to take that project on yourself.
A man needs to mow his own lawn.
Yep.
Now watch, I'm going to 5 years from now, we're going to be so busy. I'm just going to be like, Ryan, just go do it.
Yeah. Oh, you'll be over the
pride will go to the side.
The honeymoon stage of having a zero turn. You'll be over it by the time you got a lawn.
Okay, let's dive into that. So Tyler, you owned a lawn mowing service in high school, which not to brag, quite a big entrepreneur we didn't know.
Is an accident.
Tyler the business guy, Tyler the business guru, because you ended up selling that business.
Yep, it was
not to brag.
I don't want to focus on me here. I have questions for you with my expertise.
Okay, so let's lay the foundation. Tyler owned a zero turn business. No, he owned a lawn service. Approximately how many clients did you have at one time?
60 to 80.
Holy shit. So this is a real business that he had going here. 60 to 80 clients. Tyler, the entrepreneur guy.
The majority residential.
Residential?
Yep. Okay. So it'd be like Ryan's yard, bang that out in 20 minutes and you're on to the next one.
On to the next one. So
damn.
Tyler, 60 to 80 lawns. How many employees did you have?
There was 5 of us total.
5 employees. Not to brag. So Tyler, shoot your expertise questions at me.
Okay. So first of all, just walk me through the actual thought process in your head when you had the controls for the first time. You were on the arms and it's not your regular steering wheel. What went through your head?
I definitely cranked them way too hard.
Yes.
Because it's like, so I've drove skid steers before, right?
Yep.
And you can crank these things back and forth as much as you want. You can't crank on these as hard as you can a skid steer. So that was a little bit of a change up that I had to do. A little touchy at first, you're figuring out the controls. But also when Tyler screwed on the one handle, he turned it on crooked. So when you're going straight, still one of your hands is a little bit forward than the other. So we're going to have to get in there and fix that.
That's a simple fix.
But
easy.
Big time strike on Tyler's building ability.
Anyway, so the thing with the zero turns, Ryan talked about screwing up your lawn. That only happens for about 2 weeks. Once you get the touchdown, and it's different for each zero turn, but once you get the touchdown on your mower, there's nothing that you can mow more precisely. I would argue
really that
on a zero turn, once you have it figured out, your mower you can mow just as good, just as precise as a push mower that you control with your hands.
So when you go to turn, do you turn and then go backwards and turn again
So there
to keep that wheel moving?
Oh yeah, he's got a whole technique. He was telling me about it, and he kind of lost me because he got a little nerdy with it. He got a little nerdy with this explanation of this turn. Go for it, Tyler.
So the technique is called the Y. So it's pretty simple, but before you start really mowing your lawn, you have to do 2 or maybe 3 full laps all the way around the perimeter. And so that sets you up with an area that's already
On Ryan's
mowed.
lawn, that's the entire lawn.
That's the
Pretty
entire
much.
lawn,
Right.
so we'd be done.
But so yours, I would just do 2. I would just do 2 laps.
Okay.
You might want to go 1 1/4 on his because I don't know.
But you need at least 2 to make this Y work. So
Okay.
let me finish. So once you have your perimeter mows done, you pick a line, and if you want to do a diagonal, you want to do it straight, you can do it however you want, but you go straight through the middle of the lawn, because if you pin it forward, you know it's going to be a straight line.
Yep.
So you got your straight line, and then you mow back and forth, but when you get to the end, you go up to the left side of the Y, back
Turn
to
it
the right side of the
back.
Y, and then you're back down the stem of the Y.
Oh, I got you. I'm following.
So it's once you do it, it's like muscle memory. Boom, boom, boom. You're done.
That's it. Boom, boom, boom,
Boom, boom.
You're
Wow.
done.
3 booms.
So for
3
those of you
booms.
listening, that's all it is boom, 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 done. So now you know how to do a Y turn on a 0 turn.
Yeah. So if you just take your 2 arms and you put 1 forward and 1 backward, you're just going to spin in place, and then you're going to.
But that's
Gash
what
up your lawn.
It's all my instincts are to do that because
I
it's
know.
so fun to just spin in circle.
You can do that on lawns that don't matter.
Yeah, there you go.
Commercial property.
Yes and no.
Big open fields.
Yeah,
Depending on what the people are looking for, and if
Yep.
it's
I plan on just maybe keeping my lawn nice and dry so it doesn't necessarily rip up like a wet lawn. You know, like a
Yeah.
moist
Yep.
lawn is going to rip up. Just keep it bone dry, and then you're never going to have to worry about
yellow.
Yeah, never gonna have to worry about ripping up the lawn.
That's Ryan's worst nightmare is a yellow lawn.
that's the easiest.
How bad does that stress you out that I said that?
I haven't ran my sprinklers in 2 days, and I'm already stressed out.
I can tell. Is that why you're a little off today, Ryan?
Oh, I'm dialed today.
Oh,
We are dialed.
but just don't think about the fact you haven't sprinkled your lawn in a couple days.
I know.
Don't think about it.
I know.
Whatever you do, Ryan,
Needs a-
don't think about the fact your grass is currently dying.
You need a dog brew to relax.
God, that really hits home, Miles. Oh
Yeah,
no.
just don't think about that your lawn is about to turn brown any second.
After all summer keeping this thing up, taking hours and hours to make it look nice, if that were the case, I'd probably just crawl up into a ball.
I will have to
And not
say,
come out for
Ryan,
another
you
2
did
days.
do a good job with your lawn this year.
Thank you, Miles.
We shoot all the game of lawns at Ryan's yard, and I think it looks actually really good. So the one compliment that I'll give you this month will be that you did a good job on your lawn this summer.
Check that off the list. Thank you, Miles. Are you going to have a sprinkler system?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Beautiful. No, it is a game changer. I think
you guys are going to get paid less for that month that we put it in, so I can afford it.
water bill is going to be out the roof.
Yeah.
Well,
We're gonna have
just pay me the same and I'll mow it.
No,
no, I already offered.
Yeah.
You
Tyler,
can weed whack.
I would. Yeah, I would let you weed whack, Tyler.
I don't want to weed whack.
I will edge. I'll be the designated edger.
So
Okay.
let's dive a little more into some nerdy lawn stuff here. I think that the difference between a good lawn and a great lawn comes with the edging on the lawn. If you go anywhere that's got like a full-time groundskeeper, you're like, God, this just looks so great. The one thing you don't necessarily notice that makes a world of difference is the fact that there's no grass hanging over the sidewalk or the driveway or the patio or anything like that. It's just clean lines up and down. I think that is an underrated thing that people aren't talking about enough that make your just lawn look pristine.
what's going to be nice about your lawn too is that you're going to have brand new sod, and that baby is going to be sticking up like good 2-3 inches on the side of your driveway. Nice satisfying lines on the driveway, on the sidewalk. Very satisfying. It definitely takes care of a little OCD going on with me especially, but you're setting yourself up good, Myles.
So quickly, Ryan, you just edged your lawn.
Yep.
for the first time this summer.
Correct.
How good did that feel?
Oh my God. And even if you mess up in a couple spots,
Doesn't
matter. Still looks so pristine. And again, I don't have a huge lawn, but at the same time, when you got straight lines in your driveway, and I think it's also going to help out when you start snow blowing in the winter, because you can find that exact edge of the driveway that you need to blow out when you start getting snow. So
Yeah, I'll probably just buy a skid steer to remove snow, so I don't got to worry about the snow blower hitting those lines.
Miles is gonna come springtime, everything's gonna melt, and he's just gonna have
Gouges everywhere
in
on my
the side
lawn.
of his lawn.
No, my dad owns a concrete business. Maybe I'll just borrow his skid steer, throw
Yep.
it on the trailer, drive it over.
Just put a bucket on your zero turn,
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Wow.
weld it on.
Yeah.
Weld it, and then, well, we got to get a whole hydraulic system going. We got to be able to dump that baby out on the lawn.
Then weld it. Get the weld the hydraulic system onto the
I have
zero
no
turn.
idea how hydraulic systems work.
Me
but,
neither.
But we're gonna do it.
All right.
It's gonna happen.
He's gonna take like a little tractor. We're gonna take a little tractor bucket and we're gonna weld it to the front of that baby.
All right.
Also, I gotta learn how to weld. So
You too.
this should be a busy winter. This
Yep,
should be
yep.
a busy winter.
Miles, he might actually start taking a couple evenings away from the bunker so he can do some edging, he can do some mowing, he can do stuff like that. I think that's going to be good for you. You're going to have that might
There's
be the
his
new
hobby.
Yeah, we'll see.
And then we can talk about the hobby together.
Okay, guys. I haven't done any of the hobbies.
No, not at all.
Oh, no.
Has it even crossed your mind?
I almost asked you the other day. I'm
I
like,
almost meditated the other day. I'll maybe have to meditate later this week. I am going to do the meditation.
that's
The
easy.
trap shooting is a little tougher to get to.
Season's almost over.
Season's
too.
almost over. It closes up after a certain, it's in September.
Mm-hmm.
And the hours that they're open's not great for me.
Yeah.
So I think we're down to meditation. I'm going to start meditating here soon, I'm sure. But also, you guys should have brought up better suggestions for the
Yeah, Google.
Well,
best,
you straight up
best male
told-
hobbies.
You told Ryan not to say lawn care.
Yeah.
You did,
Oh,
you?
yeah.
Yeah, Ryan better not say lawn care.
Yeah.
Well, I got that in episode 81. I got that plug. So
We're just gonna have to wait to see. We'll see what happens. I'm excited to be able to mow my own lawn next summer. Tyler, did you do any snow removal when you were doing just straight up lawn care?
Yep.
he was wrestling in the winter.
Wrestling.
So well, go ahead.
Question: do you have a brush? Is there a brush on the bottom of your zero turn to like brush the grass one way and
No.
then brush? Damn, we might have to put one. We might have to weld one
You
of
can
them
put
on.
that on the back. He's got a hitch on his, and you can put a detachable one on there.
You should do that. That would look 10x better.
All right, Ryan. We'll talk about improvements to zero turn. Hey, I'm on step 1 of zero turn.
Yeah.
And that is I am learning how to not tear up the lawn
And burn out the belts.
and burn out the belts by cranking it too hard back.
a lot of the screeching that you thought was a burnout with the tires.
No, I didn't think it was. I didn't think the wheels were actually
Okay,
spinning.
Good.
No, I'm with you.
Okay.
But it did sound cool when
It did.
when the screeching was happening when I was turning. So that's why I was doing it.
I was also screaming internally.
It's okay.
Really?
If a mower can't handle a little rough and rowdy miles on there, then take it back. I
Not
don't
worth
want
it.
I don't want it. So
This could also be the start of potentially sponsoring a lawnmower racing team or a person in general. Miles is he's gonna be cruising down the road on that thing. He's gonna be riding over to neighbors' places, and he's just gonna get a really good. He's gonna get a really good feel for that mower and say,
it would be so hard to do a lawnmower race with a zero turn.
Oh, it'd be so hard.
Unless
Be the
it was like a switchbacks course down a mountain or something.
"Yeah,
Yeah.
let her roll. Just let her roll."
But yeah, I think that I'm excited about our new zero turn. You'll see it more and more in content here coming up as we finish the Game of Lawn series. We're getting to that time to where we're peaking on what the whole summer storyline is. I haven't watched all the videos end to end yet, which we probably should do at some point.
The Game of Lawns.
We got episode 6 coming up here.
I could put a supercut on YouTube.
Yeah, we could just put it all in one long rolling.
Be a movie.
thing.
It's the Game of Lawns movie.
Well, then Ty, you got to put a little thing in the middle of episodes. Are you still watching? Yes or no. And you don't click it all. It's just like a 5-second frame.
Yeah.
That would actually be kind of funny. Yeah, good joke, Ryan.
Thanks, Myles.
That's your second compliment.
Wow.
You're not getting another one until you're not getting another compliment until October.
November.
So if you got a zero turn, let us know. Let us know what make, what model. Ours is the Husqvarna 54-inch deck, zero turn. I love it. I can't wait to use it more. We're going to take our second break, and we're going to come back, and we're going to talk about the fact that I am now in the hole-in-one club. Guys, I did it. I have now peaked as a golfer. I, myself, Myles, the You Betcha guy, joined the elite, prestigious club of being someone in the world who has gotten a hole-in-one on a video game.
Small disclaimer.
Monday, August 24th, I lined up on a par 3 on a course that I created, the You Betcha Country Club on PGA 2K21, game that just dropped less than a
Friday.
week ago.
Yep.
Made a par 3, lined up. Was having a frustrating round. I think I was +6 at this point, or plus
Something like that.
something like this. It's a tough course. I made a tough course, not to brag. And lined up. I took a whole hack at it. 175-yard par 3. She floated in the air. She took one hop off of the green, rolled onto the green, and headed directly for the pin. Sunk it. Tyler and I celebrated. I threw my headphones at the TV with I can't tell you what my thought process was. That was my first instinct. My first instinct when I got the hole-in-one, because I'm in the hole-in-one club now, is I just took my headphones and my hat and it just flew off of my head.
Where did they hit?
They hit actually just below the TV. They hit the table that it was sitting on. So Tyler, you were there. You were there in person. The best, I think my favorite part of the whole video is as it starts rolling, you just go, just a big time gasp in, and then it hits and we started screaming and celebrating.
I couldn't believe it.
It was an electric moment.
Well,
Ryan, do you have a hole-in-one?
I do not.
Oh, okay. Tyler, do you have a hole-in-one?
No.
Oh, okay. I got a hole-in-one, so you guys probably wouldn't know. And I said on the Instagram, Facebook story, like, God, there's a lot of pressure now. Every single time that I walk up to a par 3, people are expecting me to get a hole-in-one now.
Yes, correct.
I always got to be hitting balls off the tee on par 3 while people are recording me because they're like, he's probably going to get a hole-in-one here. So it's just, I'm dealing with the pressure, the anxiety, all the media requests to talk about my hole-in-one. I've been dealing with it. It's been stressful, but I think I'll come out the other end okay.
How many times have you hit that hole since the hole-in-one?
I have not played it since.
Ooh.
Really? You didn't play a lot? Oh, I suppose you were playing with
I
Buzz
haven't played
daily.
it since.
Yep.
I actually might just skip that hole. There is a skip hole option on the game.
Just
leave it
never
how it
play it
is.
again.
Leave it how
Never
it
playing
is.
that
Yep.
playing that par 3 ever again.
Hey, does it make you feel better or worse that immediately following your hole-in-one, I quad bogeyed?
Oh,
In the aftermath,
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, in the aftermath of me getting a hole-in-one and then shotgunning a beer on the stream, which I have never shotgunned a beer in a piece of content up until that moment. And I said that would be the only time I would shotgun a beer because I just don't think we need to. I think there's plenty of people that are putting out videos, them shotgunning beers. I think it's played out. And so, but I said, if I get a hole-in-one, I'll shotgun a beer. So I did it. Went down easy. Tyler, though, as all this is going on, he still's got to go because I went first. So he's still got to finish out the hole. Next thing I know, after everything settled down, whatever, I look up and Tyler's putting for quadruple bogey.
When I was watching that on the stream, my anxiety was just through the roof, saying, "Tyler, sink this fucking putt."
I wasn't worried about the putt at all.
I know. You were trying to soak in everything going on around you. I get it.
The first 2 putts that I missed, I did off camera because I forgot to change the scene back to the game.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you were frazzled.
Oh
man.
yeah.
So if you haven't seen the video of it, you got to go check it out on our You Betcha Twitter page. Just You Betcha on Twitter. I posted a video there. Electric moment. We called Ryan after the chat wanted us to call Ryan.
I could not believe it.
Yeah, it was unbelievable.
So break this down for me. Before you hit the hole in one, had talked about that, saying like, hey, I'll shotgun a beer if I hit a hole in one?
No, it's just since I started streaming a golf game.
Okay.
That's been the deal. So for probably over a month now, been talking about if I ever get a hole in one, I'll shotgun a beer.
Gotcha.
Came to fruition. And talk about, pressure makes diamonds. I mean, Tyler and I had played the course twice before that.
We were split.
He destroyed me on the first time we played. I beat him the second time, and this was the rubber match on these 18 holes. And no better time to get a hole in one than when the pressure's on. You're still staring down the face of losing to Tyler, and what do you know? You just chip her right in the hole, right from the tee box.
It was a close round too before that hole in one and quad bogey.
That's a enormous gap.
Oh yeah,
Hole in one to quad bogey.
That's a
six-stroke gap.
Yeah, I gained 6 strokes on that one hole.
So what I was kind of disappointed about was the game didn't really highlight your hole in one.
Yeah, like I didn't even get like an achievement or anything like that. So whatever.
And the game just came out not even a week ago.
How many hole in ones, honestly, since this game dropped, a week ago? Total, how many hole in ones do you think there are?
So let's say I have no idea what the numbers are, but there's 1 million people that have played it.
Yep.
I bet that there's been 1,000.
I was going to say the same thing.
I was going to say less, but
think about what is that?
That's
1%?
0.1%.
0.1
wow.
Because 1% would be 10,000, right?
So
Yes.
Myles is currently in the top 0.1% of people.
Yeah,
on
I'm gonna have to
PGA.
maybe quit doing videos, just be a professional gamer from now on.
So let's transition this over to real life. Do you think you'll hit a hole in one in real life?
What do you mean?
Some point.
It was real life. I pulled the joystick back, I flicked it forward, and I got a hole in one.
Well, let me ask this. Now, when you golf in real life after hitting that hole in one and you're walking up to a par 3, it's got to be in the back of your mind.
No, I'll just do the same exact thing that I did on PGA 2K21. What's funny is my dad or my mom's gonna listen to this. My dad has a hole in one. He's a really good golfer.
Yeah.
And my dad's gonna be like, you need to shut the fuck up. You did not get a hole in one.
Yep.
But no, I did. We have video proof of it. It's now on the internet documented. So, I don't know. It was honestly, we were joking on the stream that by getting calls from ESPN, it was on the top, Sports Center top 10. So yeah, it's pretty soon I'll be getting that tour card, I believe.
Tyler's gonna go from competitor to caddy.
Yeah. Tyler the camera guy goes from Tyler the camera guy to Tyler the entrepreneur guy to Tyler the caddy guy all in one podcast.
Man of many titles.
Yes. Yep.
So
You're gonna go from carrying a camera bag to a golf bag.
What's gonna be hilarious is
I'm gonna be the worst caddy.
If Ryan actually got a hole in one on that game, how hard I would downplay that hole in one
100%
would be unbelievable, because then it's like, wow, you were playing on easier settings, I'm sure.
Yep.
He saw you do it, so he knew what to do.
I will have to say though, I saw another guy on Twitch with a highlight that he got a hole in one, and it was 100-yard par 3.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's infinitely harder to hit a hole in one on 175-yard par 3 than it is a 100-yard par 3.
Yeah, and on
no
that, did you
question.
see the green on his? The green on his looked like a dinner plate.
Yeah,
it was just flat and then had a little slope towards the hole.
Yeah, so
Yeah, and if I get a hole in one, it'll be because I made my own hole. I knew exactly where I needed to hit it. It's the green's actually going to be a bowl like all the way around onto the hole, so you just have to hit it on the green for it to roll down.
So what's wild is I aimed like 10 yards right of the hole, and then it hit where it hit was directly in front of the hole, bounced a little left, and then it rolled back right into the hole, which was just electric.
It was a great shot.
I wonder if that's why you didn't get an achievement, is because it was on a course you made.
Either way, I should have got
It's kind of BS though. You don't
but anyone could make that drain type hole you were just talking about and get a hole in one, you know?
True.
That's true, Tyler, but don't try and downplay it.
Yep. Keep going,
guys-
Tyler.
Guys, we're having we're having a lot of fun with PGA 2K21. If you like playing video games, you got to check the game out. You like golf, it's they did a really good job with it. I like it. It's challenging. It definitely plays a lot like real golf, which is cool. And you also got to check out our Twitch stream. I know we've been talking about it on here, but we are really enjoying the Twitch stream. We're enjoying interacting with the chat. Great way to talk to us. And if we have a few laughs, if we have a few cries, if we have a few hole-in-ones along the way, that's just bonus.
You have a few arguments along the way.
A few arguments.
One or two.
My blood pressure's been down since I haven't been streaming at all with Ryan lately, which is nice.
You're meditating more.
I'm gonna start
thinking about meditating more.
So yeah, I'm having a good time with it. Ryan, I think you should maybe close out this podcast. Short and sweet.
Guys, thanks again for listening into episode 81 of the You Betcha Radio podcast. We would like to thank Gina's Designs of the Heartland. Gina's Designs of the Heartland handcrafts, hand paints our wood pine signs on the website. We have 3 different Nectar of the Gods signs, the blue, the orange, and the black. They go great in any man cave, any garage, anywhere that you're going to be enjoying a nice cold bush latte with yourself, with your dog, whoever that may be. You can find Gina's Designs of the Heartland at etsy.com/shop/GDOT Heartland or on our website, oubetcha.com. We would like to say thank you, Gina's, for sponsoring the podcast. And remember, guys, the merch is medium open right now. We got polos, we got hats, we got stickers, we got signs. Go check it out, oubetcha.com. You can basically find anything there and pick yourself out a good fit come fall time. Myles, congratulations on the hole-in-one.
Thank you.
We're going to be streaming tonight again at 6:30 p.m. twitch.tv/oubetcha. We're going to be playing some Fall Guys. Myles will not be here. Blood pressure has been way too low to come back in the stream on Wednesday. He's actually just going to be gone. So we're going to be on Twitch tonight. Go check that out. Hope you guys enjoyed the podcast, episode 81. I am Ryan, the T-shirt guy.
And I am Myles, the You Betcha guy. May your ranch always be runny, your bush lattes forever be cold, or your soup be cold. Cheers, Ryan.
Wow.
Oh my God, that's cold.
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
Yeah.